think you're fooling every caption that I read. I see through.
Hey guys, it's Kristen here. Welcome back to another building for clients, and today we are going to be building a lovely home for the I think it's Miko. It might be Mikio, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't come at me for that. So for the Miko household that was created by Lucy Doris Dolphin. Now Lucy, I got your message on Twitter and I did find the household, and eventually I managed to create a house for them. I know it's been so long since the last episode and I'm very sorry for that, but we're back and hopefully going to be on the roll with more of these episodes. We'll see about that. So anyway, thank you Lucy for creating this household, and I'm just going to read the description for you all now. So Alexander Miko is a very wealthy architect who wants a home for his 3 children that, while very slick and modern, stays true to his Japanese heritage. His eldest daughter Paris wants to be a fashion designer, his son wants to be a star basketball player, and his youngest daughter is very smart and loves reading. Hope you enjoy at missmintyt. And these are the Sims. So we have Alexander Miko, his daughter Paris, his son Vincent, and his other daughter Alicia. And I absolutely love this household so much. I just think they're so charming and so sweet. I mean, I fell in love with them. I really do love them. So thank you Lucy so much for creating this household, and without further ado, let's jump straight on with the speed build. So guys, we are finally back with another building for clients, and I'm so happy about it. It feels strange. I haven't done one. Have I done one this year? Have I? No, I must have done one this year already. Have I not? No, I would have done one this year, surely. If I haven't done one this year, oh my goodness, that is so bad. But anyway, welcome back to another building for clients. I do want to quickly apologise for this video being so long. Is it so long? I don't know how long it is. Because when I originally imported the video and I sped it up, it was about, what, 45 minutes? And that was sped up at 5 times the original speed. So this one took me a while to do and I didn't even realise. So I have had to cut little bits here and there out. So if you're like, wait, I didn't see that room being furnished, or wait, how was that changed all of a sudden? That is because I have had to cut little bits out, just because I could not deal with a 45-minute video. Okay, I don't think you want to watch a 45-minute video, and I certainly will not be able to voice over a 45-minute video. I've also got a tiny bit of a cold. It's kind of going now. It was worse earlier this week, so that's why there's kind of not been many videos. I know, I'm sorry. I've been really busy lately and I've not been able to get videos out as much as I would like, and I know I say this all the time, but I am going to try and be more consistent as much as I want to be, really. So anyway, as I was saying, I do have a bit of a cold, so please excuse that. It's kind of dwindling off now, it's kind of going, but it is still there, so if I have to stop the voiceover because my voice suddenly goes croaky, that will be why. But anyway, today we are creating, oh wait, no, one more thing before I start rambling. If you would like to submit a household for me to create a house for, I guess, then I will link the video on how to do that down below. And that will have all you need to kind of know, like, the hashtag to upload to the gallery for, and what, like, you kind of need to put in the description just so I know what to build. I will link that video down below, and I will remember this time, I promise. So that'll be there. I would love to see some more households popping up. I know I have a lot to do already because I'm not very consistent with it, but yeah, I would love to see some more of your households popping up because I love it. It makes my day. So anyway, today we are building a household for Lucy that is a modern yet Japanese, modern but sticking to the household's traditional Japanese heritage, which I found really hard. I just was googling modern Japanese homes, seeing what was coming up, and I kind of had a bit of a picture inspiration. A lot of the time I don't do that, and I don't know why, because it makes it so much easier. So I was kind of working off a Google image this time. Can I just move my microphone? Not my microphone, my earbuds a second. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying, I was working off an image this time, which is something I don't usually do, even though it does make my life a whole lot easier, so I'll start doing that more, I reckon. Because I was so stuck. I was like, I don't know how to make this traditional Japanese yet modern, and I think for once I struggled more on the modern part. Usually I can create a modern house pretty, not easily, but I tend to do more modern features in houses anyway, if that makes sense. So usually I don't tend to struggle on that part as much, but on this part I really struggled for some reason making it look modern. I was like, how do I make this look more modern? And I think especially on the outside it does look more traditional, like from, does it? I don't know. I don't know, because I wasn't too familiar with Japanese architecture or Japanese design either, so I had to do a bit of a look up on that too. So I did struggle at first, but I think it turned out okay in the end. It wasn't as modern as I would have liked it to be. It was a little bit more traditional, but you know, inside it has got modern elements. It's just not completely modern, you get me? Okay. Anyway, we've got a lot of catching up to do, because last speed build was not a building for clients. Oh gosh, I keep moving my desk. I'm so sorry if you hear that. It was not a building for clients. It was actually, was it the apartment build? Yes, it was the apartment build, and that must have been a good few weeks ago now. Wait, it would have been about a month. A month? What, Katie? You're so inconsistent. A month? Has it really been that long? Yeah, because it was the week before I went back to school, and I've been back at school for like 3 weeks now. So yeah. Oh, that's bad. That's bad that it's been that long since the speed build. But anyway, it was about a month ago now, and I was like spurting out all this stuff about what I was gonna do, and like all these plans I had, and I realised that I never really had a follow-up on that. And one thing I was mentioning in that video, is my microphone on? It is, that is good. Is that I was going for a flying lesson. Now, to be honest, I was pretty scared about this, because even though I knew I was going to love it, I was like, what if we crash? What if we die? You know, this wouldn't be good. So, you know, I was a little bit fretting about it, because I don't know why, because I knew it wasn't going to happen, but like there was that slight chance that it was, because I'd never done it before, you get me? Anyway, I didn't die, hence why I'm here talking to a microphone about not dying. No, I was fine, I didn't die, I really enjoyed it. I don't know why, it gets me down, because I just get really awkward, because like it's just you and someone else, and you're on the plane, and like what do? Do I like try and focus on like doing the thing, or am I meant to talk to them? What am I meant to do? I don't know. So it was a little bit stressful, but it's fine. I really enjoyed it. It was really cool. It was really nice to just be up there and just look down on everything, even though I just live where fields are, so all I saw was like fields. It's fine. It was really good. It was really good. But main thing is, I didn't die. I live another day. I live to make another video. And yeah, there's my update on what happened. What else did I say was happening? Did I say anything else was happening? Probably not, to be fair. I don't usually say much that's relevant. I've just realised that. I usually just ramble a lot about stuff that really doesn't matter and you really don't want to hear. What else did I... No, because I mentioned about stuff I had been doing rather than stuff I was going to do. Oh, yeah. Anyway, nothing else for me to address from that video, apart from the fact I am doing a fun run wait, it's Monday today, because it's May Day and I get the day off, and I'm very happy about it. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit cheery about that, and the weather's really warm. God, I don't know whether anyway, let me rephrase that, because I was obviously going somewhere I wasn't meant to be going, oh my god, I can't talk, oh my goodness, sorry. Anyway, I never used to like warm weather, don't know why, I just didn't. I think it's because I had connotations of sun cream, you know, I always associated warm weather with sun cream, and I tell you something, I do not like sun cream, because, right, I'm very pale, okay, I haven't got ginger hair, but it's kind of ginger, so, you know, I have skin that burns very easily, you get me, so I have to wear, like, proper factor 50 sun cream. Obviously, it doesn't get that hot here in the UK, I'm not saying I've ever done that here, because usually there's no need to do it here. I think there's probably been one day in my whole life that I've had to wear sun cream here. But anyway, like when you go on holiday, obviously the sun's stronger because you're not in the UK. So I have to wear what, Katie? What do you have to wear? Factor 50 sun cream. And I hate sun cream so much. It just like, it's so sticky, and it just sits on top of your skin, and you can't put any clothes on for like at least, I don't know, half an hour to an hour after you've put it on, because it will just ruin all of your clothes and it will stain all your clothes, so you can't wear any nice clothes because it might stain them, and then it just sits there and it gets all sticky, and then it's like, no, God, it's disgusting. By the way, that wasn't an actual gagging noise, that was a fake one. I wasn't actually like, oh no. Anyway, yeah, so how did I get onto about sun cream? I don't know. You know what's even worse? When you're, say, like in a hotel room or something, and I know this is very, like, a very not good problem to moan about because it's a very first world problem, but, you know, I just think I'll talk about it anyway. There's much bigger problems in the world than my problem with sun cream. I understand that, so please don't take this the wrong way. I know there's much... Anyway, sun cream. Wait, what was my point again? Oh yeah, when you're in a hotel room and obviously there's aircon on because I'm in a warm country, right? And then you have to put sun cream on, but you obviously can't wear clothes because you're putting sun cream on, apart from like obviously like underwear. Where is this story going? Anyway, I keep saying anyway. I think it's because I've not recorded in a while. I'm going a bit crazy. Anyway. Not that I wasn't before. So you're only in like your underwear, you're in a hotel room, but it's warm outside, so you think you're going to be fine. But then the aircon's on, so you're standing there with sticky sun cream all on you, and you can't get changed, and it's cold in the hotel room because there's aircon on, and it's just not good. Anyway, that's why I never used to like the hot weather, but now I don't mind it. It's refreshing. We had snow like literally 2 months ago, and it was like quite bad snow, so 2 months on, we're making progress. Well done, Britain, well done. Round of applause. Anyway, there we go again, saying anyway again. My original point was I am running a fun run this Friday. My school is making my whole year do it. Obviously it's for charity, so it's a very good cause, so I don't mind doing that, because obviously it's not just like, guys, we're forcing you to run for no reason. Obviously we're getting sponsors and stuff so that we raise money for charity, so it's obviously for a very good cause. Did I just say that? I swear I've just repeated myself. So obviously I'm not overly mad about it. It's just the fact is, if it's really warm on Friday and then I've got oh God, I swear, if they make us get changed after this, does anyone else's school have a thing about how they don't let you go home in PE kits? Because there's a school near me, like the closest school to me, they let their students go in their PE kits, and they let them come home in their PE kits. But my school, even if you have it last period, so even if you have it fifth period, you have to physically get changed out of your PE kit to go home, and usually it's not too big of a deal, but when it's really warm and you've just been running around outside and it's just not nice. So the only thing is, if I'm running a fun run and I'm in it's really warm, I don't know if it's meant to be warm on Friday or not, but if I'm running a fun run and it's really warm and then I have to get changed, anyway, I don't know what I'll do. I'll just be a bit sad about it. That's basically my point as well. I'm pretty sure I have an injection on that day. I don't know what day my injection is, and I don't like needles, in case you didn't know, so that's not going to be very good. so yeah, Friday's not going to be the best of days, let's just say that, but I'll get through it. It'll be fine. That'll be something to talk about next speed build. I can come back and I can tell you if I made it. I think it's about 2k maybe. It's not that far, but for me it's far. I'm not very good at running. I'm not very good at anything that's sporty or requires physical exercise, like physical movement. So I'll manage it just about. But I feel like I'm slowly getting worse and worse at it. Just running and stuff like that in general. I used to be mediocre. I was never good at it, let's just say that. But now I just feel like I can't run up the stairs without getting out of breath. It's really bad, I know. I really need to exercise, but oh God, sorry, my nose is starting to run. you know, I always tell myself, Katie, because we have an exercise bike in our living room. Don't ask me why. It's just, we put it in the shed originally, then it came out, and it's now in our living room. I don't know what it's doing. So we have an exercise bike just plopped in there in the living room. Like I said, don't know why. And I keep telling myself, Katie, at night, you're going to go on that at night. Just like, yeah, I don't know why I said that. Just, anyway, that sounded weird. I don't know what is going on with me. I don't know. Right. Let's just take a step back. Let's calm down, Katie. Let's stop saying anyway and just talk about the exercise bike. So I keep telling myself, because I usually, if I go on it about like 6 o'clock at night, like evening time, because I'm not doing that stuff in the morning. Okay, it takes me like 2 hours to wake up properly, if not more. Oh god, my voice is going again. So I keep telling myself I'm going to go on this exercise bike, and then it gets to 6 o'clock and I'm like, I'm too tired for this. I can't. I've got other stuff to do. I have to like record, or I have to do homework, or and I just create all these excuses of why I should do it tomorrow instead. And then I don't do it tomorrow, and I never end up doing it. So yeah, it's like, I think it was in November or something. I went and bought a very nice notepad. Well, I say very nice. It's from Sainsbury's. It's about £3, so it's not like a fancy notepad, but it was a very pretty notepad. And I told myself, this is going to be my Spanish notepad, and I am going to learn Spanish. And I've literally filled 2 pages of it. I did one day, and then I did one day like a month ago. That's all I've done since November. So I don't think I'm going to be very fluent in Spanish anytime soon. I just find ways to procrastinate, or find reasons not to do something, and like, it's a bit of a problem. It's a little bit of a problem. I should really fix that. But I am learning French. I'm getting better at my French. I know you all think my French is very bad. It is not. It is. But I'm getting better at it. And by the time, I'm going to come back in about, 2 years' time? 3 years' time? 2. Oh, is that too soon? Maybe 3. 2 or 3 years' time, and I'm going to make a video in French, and you're going to be like, wow, Katie, we're sorry we doubted you. We're sorry we said your French was really bad, because you've just made a whole video in fluent French, okay? That's going to be my pledge. Oh, God. What have I done? In 2 years, I'll come make a video in French, and it will be beautiful. And because I remember once we were on stream, and I think, oh God, it must have been ages ago now. And it was like, can you speak any other languages? And I was like, oh, I can speak a bit of French. And then I tried to speak French, and then everyone was like, Katie, that's so bad. And I was like, what? No. no, it's not. So that happened. But I'm going to prove everyone wrong with my French skills. Look, j'adore les Sims. There we go. I'm already halfway there. That's all I need to say. Shall I just see like a whole creator sim video going to j'adore les Sims? Maybe. I think that could work. If I don't end up sticking to my promise, which I will, that's all I'm going to do for the whole video. And I can still say that I've done it. Anyway, oh God, what is this voiceover? I think it's because I've not recorded in a while. I've just not had the time to record, or when I have had the time to record, I've not been motivated to record, or when I have been motivated to record, I've not had the time to record. I'm in a never-ending cycle of that, basically. So I haven't recorded in like a week? Oh gosh. I've been uploading like once a week, which is really bad, but I am going to make it better. I promise. That's another pledge of mine. So yeah. I haven't recorded in like a week, especially a voiceover. I haven't done in a really long time. I found voiceovers really hard because I've said this 1,000,001 times before, and like you're probably bored of hearing me saying this, but I'm a very boring person. I don't have much to talk about. So when I don't have physically like a gameplay aspect to like comment over, to be like, I'm going to do this, or today we're going to do this with this sim, or blah 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 blah, I just find it really hard. So I end up rambling like I am now and just talking about stuff nobody really wants to hear. But it's okay. I should really do smaller speed builds so I can avoid this. I should really just do smaller speed builds, and then I don't have to ramble for so long. Anyway, what was my first point? Oh, what was it? Oh yeah, I remember now. It was about me not having... Wait, what was... Was it about me not having recorded in a while, so that's why I'm being really bad at this? I think so. Anyway, yeah, I just find voiceovers really daunting, you know? And speed builds in general, I find really hard to do. Like, I'm not a natural builder, but B, in terms of, like, video-wise, it baffles me how people can get, like, a speed build out once a week and then still upload every single day, should I say, and, like, do Let's Plays and Creaticisms and Machinimas and all that. And I'm like, how the hell, especially if they have school as well, it just, like, I'm like, are you a robot? Like, how are you doing this? It blows my mind how people, they're like machines, some people uploading. I don't know how they do it. Because say a build like this took me about, 2.5 hours, 3 hours? I'm not entirely sure. It was a very long build, but I usually, like, I've said this 1,000,001 times before as well, I always do builds in, like, maximum half an hour segments, so I don't really realise how long it is, whether it's taken me longer than usual or whether it's taken me, not as long. I get too distracted and, like, I get bored too quickly to do it for longer than that. So I do it in little segments, but it takes me so long. It takes me days and days to do one build. So this one, I think, it was about 3 hours maybe. So I don't know how people can, like, do a 3-hour build and then still upload Let's Plays and then still upload other stuff. And then editing it is also, like, a lot, because obviously you've got to speed up all the footage and there's a lot of footage to sift through, and then you've got to shorten it down if it's too long, and then you have to go into the game and take screenshots of the damn build, and then you've got to do all this, and then you've got to do a voiceover which is like 20 minutes long, and then you've got to listen back to the voiceover, and then, oh my god, I swear, I tip my hat to anyone that does that. Tip my hat to those who upload every day, including speed builds. I genuinely, I admire you so much. It's amazing. Anyway, I had a good point to make then, and then I forgot it, and now it's really annoying me. You know when you have a really good point to make, and then you just forget it, but you know it was a really good point, and then that's going to annoy me for the rest of the day now. Oh, God. Well, what was it? I don't know. Anyway, wait. No, that wasn't it, but I've got a different point anyway. And I did have to cut out the back garden because that was another, 3 minutes of footage sped up, should I say? Maybe even more than that. So I had to cut out the back garden just to make the video a bit shorter. So you will see a few screenshots of that, but obviously, you won't get to be actually built. What was that built? Anyway, here are the screenshots. I hope you all enjoyed this build. Please submit me some more sims. I would love to see some of your creations and be able to build for them, even though it might take me a matter of weeks. So, my point just came back to me. What was it? Yes, I remember now. I was going to say, it wasn't even a good point. It wasn't even a good point. I was going to say, my least favourite part of doing videos in general is watching them back. I hate it so much. I know I have to make sure I've not said anything really weird, even though I do all the time, but just to make sure they're good and okay, and I've not said anything wrong or what, you know what I mean. But I absolutely hate listening back to my Let's Plays because my voice is so annoying, and my speed builds, I just ramble on, and I'm like, how does anyone watch this? Just listening back to your own voice, especially after you've just recorded it. So say I've sat here recording this for 25-ish minutes, and then I'll spend the next 25 minutes listening back to what I literally just said for 25 minutes. So I already know what I'm going to say because I literally just said it, and it's just, oh gosh, don't get me started. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video somehow. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Did I just say that? I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm repeating myself. Bye, guys.